Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking you on an unforgettable journey through the UK, a land rich in history, culture, and stunning landscapes. Whether you're dreaming of exploring ancient castles, vibrant cities, or breathtaking countryside, we've got you covered. So, buckle up as we count down the top 10 must-visit places in the United Kingdom that you absolutely can't miss. Let's dive in and discover your next adventure. Number 10. Royal Windsor. The historic town of Windsor, located just a short train ride west of central London, offers plenty of fun attractions for tourists. In addition to its lovely setting along the Thames River and the many medieval half-timbered buildings along its quaint old cobblestone streets, it's also home to the spectacular Windsor Castle, the most famous of the UK's royal castles. This grand old castle has been the summer residence of British royalty for over 1,000 years. It was started by William the Conqueror in 1078 and is the world's largest inhabited castle. Don't miss St. George's Chapel, known for being the home of the knights and ladies of the Ancient Order of the Garter. This beautiful chapel is also where Prince Harry and Meghan Markle got married in 2018. After exploring these historic buildings, be sure to spend time wandering around the castle's large and beautiful grounds. These grounds are almost 10 kilometers long and offer stunning panoramic views over Windsor and its castle. There are several picnic areas, some with barbecue grills where you can relax and enjoy a meal. If you're traveling with kids, another must-visit attraction is Legoland Windsor. This fun family resort is set on 150 acres of parkland and is just a short bus ride from Windsor Town Centre. Number 9. Cardiff. One of the best places to experience a bit of everything Wales has to offer is its capital city, Cardiff. Most travelers begin their visit at Cardiff Castle, a fascinating site located right in the middle of the city. Built on the ruins of an ancient Roman fort, parts of the current structure date back to 1090, with significant restorations done in the 18th century. When you visit, make sure to explore the state apartments, the clock tower, the chapel, and the impressive banqueting hall, which features beautiful murals. After your castle tour, spend some time wandering through Cardiff's charming Victorian shopping arcades. These historic arcades, especially around the Hayes, are filled with unique shops. You'll find everything from second-hand record stores and boutique clothing shops to custom jewelers. It's a perfect spot to find a special souvenir or just enjoy some window shopping. Another must-see in Cardiff is Cardiff Bay. This area is one of the UK's largest redevelopment projects and has transformed into a vibrant hub of activity. The Bay Area is now home to a variety of excellent restaurants, theaters, galleries, and shopping spots, many of which are housed in beautifully restored former warehouses. Number 8. Cambridge. Cambridge is a charming English city located on the River Cam, just north of London. It's home to one of the world's top universities, the University of Cambridge. Because of the university, Cambridge has lots of cultural and fun things to do all year round. Whether it's winter or summer, there's always something exciting happening in this city for all seasons. One of the most famous sites in Cambridge is King's College Chapel. This beautiful building is right by the River Cam and is a great example of Gothic architecture. It's one of the most visited places in the city and has been around since the 15th century. When you visit, look up at the amazing fan vault ceiling and the stunning stained glass windows. Another great place to visit is the Cambridge University Botanic Garden. It has 8,000 different types of plants and flowers, including a special winter garden, tall trees, and big glass houses. People have been enjoying this garden for over 150 years. It's a peaceful spot where you can learn about plants or just relax and enjoy nature. Cambridge is also known for its green surroundings, making it perfect for outdoor activities. You can go walking or cycling on the many paths around the city. One unique activity is punting on the River Cam. Punting involves standing on a flat-bottom boat and using a long pole to push yourself along the river. It's a fun way to see the city from the water and a must-do when you visit. Number 7. Lake District. Located in northwest England in the county of Cumbria, the Lake District is the second largest national park in the UK. Known for its beautiful lakes, mountains, and hills shaped by ancient glaciers, it offers stunning and inspiring scenery. This area is the top spot in England for hiking and climbing, attracting about 14 million tourists every year. The Lake District has a rich history, with evidence of ancient settlements dating back thousands of years. It became a national park in 1951 to protect its natural beauty and ensure everyone could enjoy it. Famous poets like William Wordsworth and Samuel Taylor Coleridge were inspired by its landscapes and wrote many poems about the area. Among the must-see destinations are Windermere, the largest lake in the park, perfect for boating and surrounded by picturesque villages. Scafell Pike, the highest mountain in England, offering a challenging climb with rewarding views. Derwater, a serene lake near the town of Keswick, great for walking and boat trips. Ambleside, a charming town with lots of shops, cafes, and historic sites. And Ullswater, known for its stunning scenery and the historic Ullswater steamers. Fun activities in the Lake District include hiking trails for all levels, boating, cycling on various paths, wildlife watching with animals like red squirrels and deer, and visiting historic sites like castles and museums. The Lake District is not just about natural beauty, it's a place full of history and exciting activities. Whether you love nature, history, or just want to relax, there's something here for everyone. Number 6. Snowdonia. Snowdonia is an amazing national park. There's no better way to describe the stunning 360-degree views of mountains, valleys, and the coast below. On a clear day, you can even see Ireland. Located along the coast of Wales, Snowdonia is home to Snowdon, the highest mountain in Wales and England, and the largest lake in Wales. It's the third largest national park in the United Kingdom. This park is perfect for hikers and mountain bikers, but even if you're not super active, there are plenty of easier walks. Climbing Snowdon is a big challenge for most hikers, but other trails are great for people just wearing regular walking shoes. If you'd rather relax and still see the sights, Snowdonia has a cool, narrow-gauge railway that takes you through the beautiful scenery and comfort. About 26,000 people live in the park, in quaint villages that offer food, places to stay, and local crafts. The village of Llanberis is famous for slate and has the National Slate Museum, where you can learn about the history of slate mining. Another cool spot is Dolgello, home to the National Centre for Welsh Music, where you can explore the rich musical heritage of Wales. Number 5. Cornwall. Cornwall is full of surprises. It's both charming and quaint, yet rugged and isolated. This peninsula, located at the westernmost point of the United Kingdom, has rocky cliffs on its northern side and golden sand beaches on its southern side that tourists love. Long ago, pirates and smugglers lived in Cornwall, surrounded by water, except for the boundary with Devonshire. Cornwall's beaches were perfect for their secret activities. These stories became famous in the operetta, The Pirates of Penzance by Gilbert and Sullivan. Cornwall also feels like a fairy tale. The children's story Jack and the Beanstalk takes place here. Legend says King Arthur of Camelot was born in Tintagel Castle. Even today, stories about pixies or fairies are popular among Cornish people. St. Ives, a village north of Penzance, was once a quiet fishing village. Today, it's a popular holiday spot and a haven for artists. St. Ives is perfect for a day trip from Penzance if you don't have much time. The village has narrow cobblestone streets filled with artist studios. St. Michael's Mount is another must-see. It's like the French Mont Saint-Michel in Normandy. This island is just 400 yards off the coast and can be reached by a causeway that's only open from mid-tide to low tide, so visitors need to plan their trips carefully. The castle on the island might have been a monastery 1,000 years ago. Number 4. Edinburgh. Visitors to Edinburgh should be ready to step back in time. From the old cobblestone streets to the towering Edinburgh Castle, Scotland's capital is a place full of history. Edinburgh has two main areas, Old Town and New Town, with over 4,500 historic buildings and sites between them. Old Town is where you'll find Edinburgh Castle, sitting high on a hill and looking over the city. This castle is a big part of the city's history and is a must-see. Old Town is also home to the Royal Mile, the most famous street in Edinburgh. The Royal Mile connects Edinburgh Castle with the Palace of Holyrood House, the Queen's official residence in Scotland. Walking down the Royal Mile is a great way to start your visit. Along the way, you might want to stop at Grassmarket, a medieval marketplace that used to host public executions. Here, you can also visit the White Hart Inn, a pub that Robert Burns, a famous Scottish poet, used to visit. New Town, which isn't really new since it dates back to the 18th century, is famous for its neoclassical architecture. This area was designed for the city's upper classes. One important spot to visit in New Town is the Scottish National Portrait Gallery. This gallery has portraits of famous Scots like Mary, Queen of Scots, and actor Sean Connery. Every August, more than 200,000 people come to the city for the Royal Edinburgh Military Tattoo. This event features the best military bands from around the world. Edinburgh also has many other cultural events. The Edinburgh International Festival is a big summer festival with all kinds of performances. The Leith Festival celebrates traditional arts, and the Festival Fringe is the largest arts festival in the world. Number 3. Stonehenge. Stonehenge is one of the world's most famous landmarks, located in southwest England. It's a circle of huge standing stones surrounded by earthworks, and the site is a treasure trove of Neolithic and Bronze Age artifacts and structures, featuring around 200 scheduled monuments. Stonehenge was built in three main stages. The first stage, around 3100 BC, involved creating the original henge with a circular ditch, an earthen bank, and 1-meter wide pits called Aubrey holes, which experts believe were used for religious ceremonies or burials. After its completion, the site was abandoned and remained unused for over 1,000 years. The second stage, which began around 2150 BC, is considered the most dramatic by archaeologists. During this phase, builders transported 82 bluestones, some weighing up to 4 tons from Wales, about 370 km, 240 miles away, likely using rollers on land and rafts on rivers. These stones were arranged in an incomplete double circle at the center of the site. The third stage, starting around 2000 BC, involved bringing massive sarsen stones from around 40 km, 25 miles, north of Stonehenge. The largest stones, weighing nearly 50 tons, were moved using sledges and ropes, with about 600 men needed to transport a single stone. These sarsen stones were arranged in an outer circle with horizontal stones, lintels, on top, and inside this circle, 5 trilithons, 2 vertical stones with 1 horizontal stone on top, were arranged in a horseshoe shape that is still visible today. The purpose of Stonehenge remains a mystery, as there are no written records explaining why it was built. Some popular theories suggest it was a place for healing, a burial site, a solar calendar, or a sacred ritual area. Visiting Stonehenge is a must for anyone interested in history and ancient mysteries. Number 2. Scottish Highlands. The Scottish Highlands is the rugged northern and northwestern part of Scotland. This is the Scotland you think of when you see tartan, kilts, locks, and the movie Braveheart. The area has very few people living in it, with many mountain ranges covering the region. It includes Ben Nevis, the highest mountain in Britain. The Highlands are full of beautiful castles. Dunrobin Castle looks like something from a fairy tale, while Eilean Castle is like a picture on a postcard. Eilean sits on its own small island in Loch Duich and can only be reached by crossing a stone bridge. It has been remodeled many times to look like the perfect castle and is a great place to visit, with interesting rooms and exhibits to see. Loch Ness, Scotland's most famous lake, is also in the Highlands. It is about a mile wide in most places and is said to be the home of the Loch Ness Monster, a possibly mythical creature. People sometimes say they see the monster, which makes the loch even more exciting to visit. The history of the Highlands is rich and fascinating. For many years, it was home to powerful clans who lived in the castles and fought to defend their lands. The Battle of Culloden in 1746 was one of the most significant events in Scottish history and took place in the Highlands. This battle ended the Jacobite uprising and changed the Highlands forever. Number 1. London. London is a fascinating city full of history, amazing museums, beautiful parks, great shopping, tasty food, fun theaters, and royalty. London has everything. The capital of England has a rich history, seen in its museums and palaces and historic buildings like Westminster Abbey. This is the final resting place for many important people, including writers, politicians, and royalty. London is home to some of the most famous museums in the world, like the British Museum, the Natural History Museum, and the Tate Gallery. The best part? They all offer free admission. Don't miss the changing of the guard at Buckingham Palace or watching the minutes tick away at Big Ben, the world's most famous clock. London has some of the best theater performances in the world. You can also enjoy concerts, starting with an evensong service at St. Paul's Cathedral. This church is famous not only for the wedding of Lady Diana Spencer to Prince Charles, but also for its stunning architecture by Christopher Wren. If you're interested in royal history, visit the Tower of London, where Anne Boleyn, the second wife of Henry VIII, was beheaded. Another must-do is riding a double-decker bus across Tower Bridge over the Thames River. Shoppers will love Oxford Street and Knightsbridge, where you'll find Harrods, one of the world's most famous department stores. When you need a break, have a pint at a traditional English pub and decide what delicious ethnic cuisine to eat that night. And there you have it, the 10 best places to visit in the UK. From the breathtaking landscapes of the Scottish Highlands to the vibrant streets of London, the UK truly has something for everyone. What's your favorite destination on this list? Or did we miss your top spot? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I love hearing your travel stories and recommendations. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash that like button. And if you're new here, hit subscribe and tap the bell icon so you never miss an adventure. Thanks for joining me on this journey. And until next time, keep exploring and stay curious. Safe travels.